And now we blend. Now it's time to just go in and wreck what in the world? Alright, let's blend some bosses so I can get back to the DLC and just have even more fun. So, couple changes to the build. It seems like the leaden hard tier doesn't really do anything. Maybe for field bosses or random strong enemies, but not against greater bosses. So I want to try the stone barb cracked tier. Fun fact I just learned. Oh, new game +2, enemies take reduced stance damage. So in my videos, this build looks weaker than it actually is. Also, if we did the heavy attack finisher more often, the stance breaking would probably matter. If not, we just go back to the Crimson, you know, healing 50% of our health after taking a hit really good. Still synergizes with the Ritual Shield Talisman, which I keep going back and forth between. And then we're just gonna win. Also, Exalted Flesh. Now we're back on physical build. We can just get free damage. That means we do have a little bit of setup going on, so we'll do all that stuff. We traverse the barrier. We then get into a cutscene. Gives us a little bit of summoning, hopefully. Whoa. Yo, calm down, dude. Let me like two-hand. Oh. Let me have a bite of my flesh, and now we blend. Now it's time to just go in and wreck what in the world? What are we do? Okay, yeah. So I think the tier's going pretty good if we can get all of that almost instantly. I mean, that was a lot more nuts than I expected it to be. And check out the G Fuel buy one get one free 4th of July BOGO. There's a lot of great games to play this summer. You got the Elden Ring DLC, you got Pal World, you got whatever else you're doing. Make sure you have enough energy for it, and the best way of doing that is 2-for-1 G Fuel. Best energy drink I found for work, school, gaming, and whatever else you're gonna do. Let's get back to the video. Okay, I don't know how anyone can say this game is hard. There's so many different ways you can just win. It's really just skill issue and not being able to figure out how to make a good build. Alright. I guess we're just going to try to walk through everything. Alright, is this the use case for the Iron Jar Aromatic? No, we still get Frostbitten. That's not great. But we don't get knocked out of our potion drink, so we can just keep walking up and blending them. Go. Ouchies. Also, that wasn't two-hand, so we effectively lose a ton of damage. And just walk at him. Get him. That's kind of the tricky thing, is like after the Golden Vow, remembering to two-hand GG easy. Wait, I forgot about the quest that takes you to Mogwin Palace, so I didn't have to do all that Lindell stuff. Oops. But we got to flex our build. And he takes a long time just kind of walk up, huh? Would be cool if like we can just straight get him. We do take damage just being in melee like that. Ouchies. Guess we have to be slightly strategic and not just immediately run into everything and not care. Ow. Or have him hit the Mimic and then we just get to do whatever we want after that. Oh, can we? Yeah, I guess a touch of boss RNG matters. Where, like, you just need to dodge the first pool of blood, not stand in it, and if he doesn't throw it, you kind of win. Back to the DLC. Whoa, I'm just gonna blitz past that, not even grab stuff. Lamau. We did that without a Great Rune that time. And we died instantly with the Great Rune, so yeah, just can't 100% Unga Bunga, only like 80% against Moog. Alright, let's see if we can take out a Golem on New Game +2 with the build. This is gonna be rough though. Like, actually gonna be rough. Now, someone said you can just jump over that, but it's also nice that, let's see, we want the Golden Vow. We don't want to get interrupted. We're just gonna die again, huh? Alright, let's get in there and beat this dude up. Can we get the stagger? It's harder now. Wow, we are doing crazy damage, though. It is harder to get the stance break against these dudes because of New Game Plus. Also, the damage is outrageous. Alright, what happens if I get, like, the heavy attack finisher? Is that going to be a stagger? Come on. How many of those do I need to do? How hard is it to knock him over? Go down! Go down! Okay, so I brought back the Leaden Hearts here and the Bullgoat's Talisman for the Black Jail Knight. Like, maybe we just super duper cheese him and it'll be funny. So let's get the Golden Vow, let's two-hand, let's drink this. And I don't want to immediately, like, mimic. I just want to go in and, like, see if we can one-shot this dude and not have to worry. Let's get going. Oh, he's trying to load up on me? Nah. If I don't get knocked down and we can just keep tanking through all of his hits, that'd be pretty awesome. Finisher this time? Boom! Nah, it's not heavy enough of a finisher. Little early. Aw. Alright, if he's gonna do that. Oh, he's taking another drink. No, you don't get to do that. Ooh, okay, that one will bring me down a bit. Now we'll keep swinging. See, and then we get a stagger and a little bit of blood. Boom! Nice. Honestly, I don't really know what else is missing from the build, and the cool thing is it's actually, like, really diverse. If you need more damage because poise doesn't really matter, okay, then you can just bring in the Warrior Jar Shard. If you want to trade some hits, drink a potion, go back to full, get tanky and trade some hits, you can do that on Ritual Shield Talisman, just go really tanky overall. Swap out your Physic for whatever it needs to be. And in some situations, you know, just having a couple of iron jars on the belt, that's the play. Also, I thought Golden Vow was 40 seconds the entire time, not 80. That's good. Stacking it with the Flame, Grant Me Strength, that could be the play, because you go Golden Vow, you go your Physic, and then you just do this because it's on the shortest timer. But as we can see, not a lot of bosses are lasting 30 seconds. Or at least you get enough upfront damage to where it really offsets. And even though this build inflicts a lot of blood loss, it's not something I'm heavily leaning into, so Sacred Bloody Flesh boosts physical attack power and arcane. Broken. Blood loss occurs, you get more attack power. Yeah, there's actually a couple things that do that. Also, when it comes to Sacred Bloody Flesh, you only get a couple of them. This says crafting guide, but I don't think there's a cookbook or crafting recipe for it, so maybe that's just kind of default. Maybe it's a very low rate drop from Blood Fiends, and that would be interesting if you could farm it. Also, wearing the White Mask. Hemorrhage gives 10% attack power for 20 seconds. Same thing on Bloodlord's Exaltation. So, technically, this is better than the Jar Shard. Weird. I thought I got the White Mask at some point, but after beating Moog, you get locked out of it, and I also haven't done the thing to get the other Bleed Talismans, so yeah, it's not necessary, but man, you could make this build, like, extra cracked, I guess. Then we just bring the best armor and win, and if we need anything else, we just go into our pockets and pull out some cool stuff. And then you can splash in your own little combat tricks. Unfortunately, the Blood Flame Blade doesn't stack with us because we already have the Blood status. Same thing for any of the Grease. We can't just, like, throw that onto our weapons and double dip. Alright, so I'm guessing this is where I get the club, but might be a little rough with that many dudes. Actually, this might be the case for Iron Jar. And then we just go in and we get it. What are they gonna do? They can't do anything about me. We're just gonna walk through and blend. And we're gonna drink our potion, not get knocked out of it. We're gonna keep blending. Slowly. Yeah, that's damage. Ow. Hey, that's cheating. You're not allowed to knock me out of my blender. See, that's what's about. Ooh, the double, the finisher. Nice. I thought this is how we get the club. One of these? Yeah, there it is. The Blood Fiend's arm. Let's go. Oh, that was a great enemy? Just like, what's happening here? Yeah, because the Blood Fiend's heavy arm is a colossal weapon, it doesn't take the wild strikes. Unfortunate, but maybe we can come up with something for the next video. but everything else seems like pretty strong and pretty awesome. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.